Walk this way. If Mom is in the bedroom, we have to stop. Okay. So we're setting up this video for Leah to interview me.
Hi.
This is my segment. Okay. You in a good... Is this enough light?
Oh, it's in my eyes, and in the camera's eyes, and in your face's eyes.
How about this?
That's good, but you kind of look like you're on Cops. You know what I mean?
No. Just, what are your questions?
I don't have any questions.
You're supposed to interview me.
Oh.
I told you this afternoon.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me I had to, like, do anything.
Okay.
You just said interview me. I thought you would give me questions. Okay.
Well, this is...
Where are you from?
I'm from Israel.
Where do you live now?
I live in Brooklyn.
Well, why'd you make that decision?
Because I came to make a better life for myself. It's true. You couldn't
Such an immigrant.
You couldn't get...
I make better life for myself in America.
Listen, I couldn't get into university in Israel.
You couldn't?
No, you need to have like a 4.0 average, and I didn't have that. So it made perfect sense for me to come here. Plus, we were dating for like 6 years before I came here. So I never saw anything about Mom's life. It was like this other land for myself. So I figured I'll come.
So you married the rich white girl. You married up in caste system.
Don't use stereotypes. I married because it was time. We were dating for 7 years. You know, and her parents basically said, "What is this? You dating this guy? You're going to start a family or what? Don't waste your years. The biological clock is ticking."
You were like 12.
Well, no, I was 23 when you were born.
And what was that like?
I was ready. You know, I helped raise my sister, so.
You have a sister and 2 brothers.
And 1 brother.
You're the 2 brothers.
That I know of. Maybe my parents hid one of them away. And I was ready. Yeah, you know, I was ready. The beginning was frustrating, but the end is turning out okay. Okay, it's my segment, so please.
You said the end.
Oh, whatever. And so that's it. I mean, things are changing. I think I reinvent myself. That's my new motto the last 3 months. Because I'm reinventing myself. So.
That's really cute.
I'm reinventing myself. I'm really, seriously, let's think about it. I came, I was what do you call it? I was like a office worker. I would do data entry. Then I became a programmer. Then I became an IT consultant. Then I became a staff accountant. Then I became a parent. That was a period where I became a parent. So now there's a whole parenting thing happening there. That was, you know, I wasn't a real parent, but I kind of played one on TV. And then I was a student for the graduate program. Then I went, you know, I became a CPA. Then I became an IT consultant in the CPA. Then I became a CPA that does forensic accounting. Then I became a professor, you know. Now I'm a parent of 2 teenagers, you know. It's everything. I'm keeping reinventing myself. Suddenly I picked up on ham radio.
And before that, what was your hobby? That's interesting.
I was a genealogist.
And? You read books about Jesus. I
read a lot about early Christianity, absolutely.
Why do you do that?
Because I read history backwards. Here comes Mom. We're busted. I read a lot about early Christianity, and I think that Judaism today and early Christianity have a lot in common, despite my wife's opinion that they should not be mentioned in the same sentence. Yeah.
What's it like being an atheist married to a rabbi?
It's very interesting. How are we doing it here?
Lie down.
Okay, well, we're gonna
Well, now you're on YouTube.
Hello.
No.
Mom, we were having a private discussion.
We are... She doesn't care. It's not very It's not very challenging. Yeah, she said I want to be on the TV. It's not very challenging. It's not a big deal. It's like being a man married to a woman. It's like two different worlds, but you make do.
But you go to services.
I do. I like services.
But you don't believe in God.
Cohen goes to synagogue to talk to God. Goldberg goes to synagogue to talk to Cohen. So I'm the second one.
You're Goldberg.
I'm Goldberg. You found me. I'm Goldberg. I go to schmooze. I like to be an usher.
Why?
Then I get to be outside and talk. I don't have to sit in services.
Secure the perimeter.
I like to hang around. It's much better than and you get a lot of credits for just showing up. I became on the board just simply show up every week. Finally, somebody will figure it out and say, "Why don't we call this guy? He seems to show up every week." So yeah. So that's really my life in a nutshell.
What's your favorite book?
Let's talk about a family because I think the movie is supposed to be about family.
Okay.
That's a hard question. Let me see if I can answer that.
Sorry, I'm not being a very good interviewer.
No, I don't think there was a question. I think our family is traditional on paper, but I think it's a lot of hard work. We are. It's a lot of hard work. The kids, especially, they take a lot out of us. I mean it in the most sincere way. I mean it in, raising any person and letting them go and deciding when exactly is the let go time and when exactly is the hold on time. There's no manual for that. You can't even play that on TV. It's just, I feel that you and Yoni grew up really nicely, and I really am happy to see you come to your own self, you almost fully form things. but sometimes you're not, and so it's very challenging. I mean, if anything's going to bring this marriage down, it's going to be two teenagers. That's for sure.
Oh, but you can't say things like that.
I didn't say that that's what it is. I said if anything's going, because when it's just me and Mom in the summer, man, we were getting along just fine. Now we have these two rent-free tenants that live here, and it's kind of it's challenging.
What's it like to be married to someone for 20 years?
Well, I think I know Mom very well. She probably will say that I don't, but she's wrong. If you ask her, you could ask her in your own interview, and you'll see that I know her well. So, what is it like? It's hard work. I think it's a rewarding piece of business, but it's a lot of hard work. You gotta breathe deeply. I learned you gotta be more quiet. You gotta speak less than you speak. You gotta speak less times than you do speak. No, that didn't come out right. Say fewer words, and that seems to work out very nicely. I saw the Dear Gabe thing, and Kim was saying something about the person with a lesser threshold for chaos suffers, and I think I'm that person. I kind of keep quiet and try to grin and bear and not worry too much about the things I can't really change. And so I'm primarily working on myself as an object of change. I don't try to change other people. Not even my dear daughter, who apparently, rumor has it, she knows everything.
She does.
She does, yes. That's only a rumor. Never should believe in rumors.
What do you mean working on yourself?
Changing myself, reinventing myself, loving myself, curing what I am that needs to be cured, improving what needs to be improved.
What needs to be improved?
Well, I have some serious anger management issues. It's a demon that I really have to handle all my life. It's not very evident at times, but for people who have experience, and you and Mom and other people, every hint of it is scary just by the very fact that it could come back. Improving myself, learning how to be a better person, how to be a better parent. It's like any other course. You got midterms, and you can get a B, and then you go to the quiz, and maybe you get a good quiz, and then you have the final. Then you take the next course. It doesn't change, doesn't end. So that's what I mean. But trying to change other people is kind of not worth it. That's
Last sentence.
huh?
Say something. Last sentence.
Last sentence. I'm really enjoying this, so I'm really looking forward for the next installment. And let's now run to the developing room and see how to. Oh no, this is a. I thought this was 1950. Of course, no. This is 2009. We're just gonna upload this and see how it all looks up. Thank you for being my photographer. You're doing a great job, and you got a good hand. I'm sure it's gonna be just.
A little shaky, but just home video
sure
quality.
You're gonna make me look like a star.